The Olympic medal table is a method of sorting the medal placements of countries in the modern-day Olympics and Paralympics. The International Olympic Committee does not officially recognize a ranking of participating countries at the Olympic Games. Nevertheless, the IOC does publish medal tallies for information purposes, showing the total number of Olympic medals earned by athletes representing each country's respective National Olympic Committee. The convention used by the IOC is to sort by the number of gold medals the athletes from a country have earned. In the event of a tie in the number of gold medals, the number of silver medals is taken into consideration, and then the number of bronze medals. If two countries have an equal number of gold, silver, and bronze medals, they are ordered in the table alphabetically by their IOC country code. Background. The Olympic Charter, Chapter 1, Section 6 states that the Olympic Games are competitions between athletes in individual or team events and not between countries. The Charter goes even further in Chapter 5, Section 57, expressly prohibiting the IOC from producing an official ranking. The IOC and the OCOG shall not draw up any global ranking per country. A roll of honor bearing the names of medal winners and those awarded diplomas in each event shall be established by the OCOG, and the names of the medal winners shall be featured prominently and be on permanent display in the main stadium. According to Australian IOC member Kevin Gosper, the IOC began to accommodate medals tables in 1992, releasing information based on the Gold First standard. The medal tables provided on its website carry this disclaimer: the International Olympic Committee does not recognize global ranking per country. The medal tables are displayed for information only. Furthermore, the results that we publish are official and are taken from the official report, a document published for each Olympic Games by the organizing committee. However, for the first Olympic Games, it is difficult to give the exact number of medals awarded to some countries since teams were composed of athletes from different countries. The medal tables by country are based on the number of medals won, with gold medals taking priority over silver and bronze. A team victory counts as one medal. Official reports. Each Olympic Games organizing committee has published an official report after the conclusion of the Games, which among other things list the results of each event. Some early reports included an overall national ranking, including those of 1908, 1912, 1924, and 1928. The 1912 and 1924 tables are described as official, while that of 1928 is unofficial. The 1932 Winter Games report states, "There is no official point score in the Olympic Games," and quotes General Rule 19 of the 1930 Olympic Charter. In the Olympic Games there is no classification according to points. It states that the country-based organization of teams is chiefly for practical convenience, and that country rankings are a grave injustice on the smaller countries. It continues that it has been the experience of all previous Olympic Games that the press of the world insist on exploiting the aspect of national rivalry by creating and publishing a wholly unofficial point score of their own devising, most often on the basis of 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 points for the 6 places recognized on the Table of Honor. The report itself provides such a table for ready reference. National goals. The sports funding agencies of some nations have set targets of reaching a certain rank in the medals table, usually based on gold medals. Examples are Australia, Japan, France, and Germany. Funding is reduced for sports with low prospects of medals. After London's successful bid to host the 2012 Olympics, UK Sports submitted a funding request to the Department for Culture, Media and Sport, setting an aspirational goal of 4th place in the 2012 medals table, to be reviewed after the 2008 Olympics, for which a target of 8th place was set. The British Olympic Association dissociated itself from setting targets. When Britain finished 4th in 2008, the 2012 target was settled at 4th, with the team ultimately finishing 3rd. Australia's disappointing 10th place in the 2012 medals table prompted the Australian Sports Commission to draw up a 10-year plan which included a medium-term goal of a top 5 place in the Summer Olympics and Paralympics and a top 15 place in the Winter Games. When Tokyo bid for the 2016 Summer Olympics, the Japanese Olympic Committee set a 2016 target of 3rd place in gold medals, which it retained even after the Games were awarded in 2010 to Rio de Janeiro. Ranking systems. As the IOC does not consider its sorting of nations to be an official ranking system, various methods of ranking nations are used. Some sort rankings decided by the total number of medals the country has, but most list by the gold medals counted. However, if 2 or more teams have the same number of gold medals, the silver medals are then judged from the most to the least and then the bronze medals. Medal count ranking. The gold first ranking system described above is used by most of the world media, as well as the IOC, while the gold first ranking system has been used occasionally by some American media outlets. Newspapers in the United States primarily publish medal tables ordered by the total number of medals won. This difference in rankings has its origins in the early days of the Olympics, when the IOC did not publish or recognize medal tables. Before the 2002 Winter Olympics, the difference in ranking system received scant notice, since in recent Olympic history the country that led in total medals also led in the gold count. However, in 2002 Winter Olympics, Germany won the highest number of medals, but earned 1 gold medal fewer than Norway, the latter winning 13. A similar situation occurred at the 2008 Summer Olympics, with China and U.S. topping the gold and total medal tallies respectively, and then again at the 2010 Winter Olympics when Canada and the U.S. finished 1st and 3rd respectively in the gold first, ranking a 3rd and 1st respectively in terms of total medals won. Other exceptions are the 1896, 1912, and 1964 Summer Olympics, when the United States finished 1st in gold medal count, but 2nd in the overall medal count. In an August 24, 2008 news conference, IOC President Jacques Rogge confirmed that the IOC does not have a view on any particular ranking system. Population size, resources per person and multivariate prediction models and ratings. Sporting success predictions and ratings can be univariate, i.e., based on one independent variable, such as the country's population size and the number of medals is divided by the population of the country, or multivariate, where resources per person in the form of GDP per capita and other variables are included. Resources per person in the form of GDP per capita has been included in an article by The Guardian published during the 2012 Summer Olympics and, again by Google's NewsLab for the Rio 2016 Games. Already in 2002, the research done by Megan Busser of Northwestern University suggested that both a large population and high per capita GDP are needed to generate higher medal totals, and predictive models have been built trying to predict success with multivariate analysis, taking also past results and host nation advantage into account. Weighted ranking. Systematic rankings based upon a weighted point system with the most points awarded to a gold medal have also been devised. Those used in the official reports were 1,908 to 5, 3 to 1, gold medals 5 points, silver medals 3 points, and bronze medals 1 point, 1,912 to 3, 2 to 1. The report also compares this Swedish method with the 5, 3 to 1 English method. 1924, 10 to 5, 4 to 3, 2 to 1. So points were awarded for 4th to 6th places, where no medals were awarded. The IOC did require top 6 finishes to be listed in the report in a table of honor. 1928, 6 to 5, 4 to 3, 2 to 1. Separate totals are listed depending on whether the military patrol was included or not, as its status was downgraded belatedly to demonstration sport. 1932, same as 1924, and described as the usual scheme in newspapers. The 1908 and 1924 systems share the points for tied placings. For example, in a two-way tie for second, each gets half the sum of the points for second and third place. In 2004, a 3-2 to 1 system was used by the Australian Geography Teachers Association. This weighting values a gold medal as much weight as a silver and a bronze medal combined. In response to the 2008 controversy over medal rank, Jeff Z. Klein in a New York Times blog post proposed a 4-2 to 1 system as a compromise between the total medals and gold's first methods. These systems have been popular in certain places at certain times, but none of them have been adopted on a large scale.